one of those enabling relationships.
Enable me, Carv. Enable me to find my fucking camera.
Scare him enough to send the camera back. What do you have on Marlo?
I know he's a drug dealer. I can't prove it or nothing, but I know.
Okay, listen. How about I let you debrief the kid first? See what he can give you.
This gets the camera home?
Maybe not, but you talk to the runt, and maybe he gives you some shit on Marlo. Maybe even gives you a murder or two, and before you call homicide on it, you walk it back to Marimau like the cat with the mouse in its teeth. You bring him a murder, he probably forgives the camera. Could you have him call Sergeant Carver at the Western, please?
Carver.
Oh, great.
Western. Got it.
He's gonna throw it out. He's gonna throw it out to screw Bunk.
Fucked up, Bunk.
What a dickhead. I know they're fighting, but still,
Also, your
it could be
cabinet?
important.
Lots of them. What if I got a black commissioner to replace you, son of a bitch?
Under Burrell, the only black deputy is Cawthorn, and he's 70. After that, it's just majors and lieutenants.
We go outside. Nationwide search.
Deputy chiefs in New York or LA make more than our police commissioner. If you're talented and black, why would you be in Baltimore?
I've often asked myself that very question on a number of occasions.
Yeah, he just insulted a lot of people in the
Stuck
room.
with Burrell. Fuck.
Nah, but see, I ain't know nothing about it in the beginning. Lil' Kevin, he just told me to tell Lex to go up to the playground behind Fulton, because his girl was up there.
He's giving
Lex got killed.
everything.
Yeah.
Where did he get killed?
Biggest snitch on the world.
So you actually weren't there to see him killed?
I told you. Lil' Kevin, he just told me to tell Lex to go up to the playground and see this girl, Patrice. Then later, Kevin come up to me and tell me Chris and Snoop killed the dude.
What's Kevin's last name?
I don't know.
You don't have his name.
Lil' Kevin, all I know.
So let me get this straight. You told the guy to go somewhere, and then you heard he was killed. But you don't know where he was killed, and you don't even know if anyone ever...
But he gave you the name,
How you know
Snoop.
Lex is really dead?
Everybody know it.
Who's everybody?
Everybody from around the way. Yo, listen, people be saying that Chris and Snoop be turning niggas into zombies for Marlo. But I know that ain't true. I ain't got a problem no more. I'm good with that.
Come on, you were there, right?
Herc.
Just say you were there!
So I like being mayor so far.
I still gotta win the general election.
Herc is
Your
losing his
inauguration's not till
shit.
December, so.
Signal 13, shots fired, 200 North Calhoun.
Bang, there it is.
Now you can see some shit, Mr. Mayor. Pardon my French.
Shots fired, so they go there with the mayor. Not very
You know
smart.
what's fucked up? No one hears the gunshot. Sergeant asked, I'm on the street.
He gives them info they don't even ask for, like specific details and names. What a little snitch. He's gonna probably end up dead, even though I hope.
Thinking this kid can't give me a murder. We go right at Marlo. Fuck the back door when we could go in the front. You know?
Do you know this man?
Officer Leak's being transported down to you by a sergeant. Service weapons with Detective Hollister on the way to ballistics. Yeah, I got a call.
Isn't that the Western District Commander?
Yeah, that's Daniels. He's the duty officer tonight.
Seems to know his business.
Yeah, that's the second time he saw Daniels operating good. Oh. Is that a bullet in the wall, or is that just ricochet? Is it possible that it was just a coincidence and that it ricocheted and just hit that guy randomly? Or were they shooting bottles? Were they shooting bottles and accidentally hit that guy and it was just a coincidence? And there's more bullet holes. I'm thinking that kids are doing like target practice and accidentally shot that guy. Up there's a casing. Is that what's happening, or is there like more to this? Now it's gonna match the bullet that shot the guy, and they're gonna find out it was just kids screwing around. I would never walk into a building as a cop
Okay, there's still
Without
85
backup.
eligible from September who need an October day.
You know what? This ain't for me. Look, I thank you for the opportunity, man, but it ain't so much to just bring them in for a day or two. I mean, if you had something where I was working with these kids, thanks again.
Hey there.
Hey,
That
you
was
at
us.
Ida Wells.
Language arts position opened up here. So I came over last year.
Hey, what's up, coach?
Hey.
You come over for some of your boys today? Some kind of program?
Nah, something else didn't work out really. Be well.
You mind if I give him a go?
Sure.
Fuck you.
But you're still in this room.
Fuck you.
You know you're not going back with the others till you learn to behave.
Fuck you.
Look, until you show you can handle it, you're not going back to your regular class.
Fuck you.
And you damn sure ain't going home, because ain't no more getting suspended.
It would make
Colvin, sir.
Mr. Colvin, sir. Fuck you.
Fuck
I knew it.
you.
I don't even know nothing about the damn book. And you always getting on my ass and shit about some book. Fuck you, you cheese-faced bitch.
Albert, settle down now.
I wish they were legally allowed to send a guy in there and just start smacking the shit out of them. They know that they have the protection of the law and can't get smacked around. They're such big loudmouths because they know you can't hit them.
Hot, you can get it. Alright, I'll cover that.
Me too.
Bet what my boy Randy. You about to get your money taken. Come on. Alright. Get him. Thank you. Pay up, sucker.
Randy, what are you doing? Didn't we go over this? How many ways can you make a 4? There's only 3 ways to make a 4.
Uh-oh.
To make a 7.
6.
That's good. So what should have been your play?
Should have bet against the roll.
Good to have you back, Mr. Wagstaff. Trick them into thinking they aren't learning, and they do.
I hope Bubbles has a plan. Oh, it's this guy.
I think you need to come home. Right? You come by tonight, and we work this shit out together, all right? I mean, thinking on it, why don't you just step right now?
I don't get paid till 8.
You all right?
Just a little tired, that's all.
He's fucked up.
So I'm gonna see you tonight, right, Shabbat?
You want to help me take a statement?
Braddock case is down.
Room tour.
You veteran crime fighters got a name for this here, right? Murder weapon or some shit like that?
No fucking way.
Slug from autopsy matches 2 more I pulled from that smokehound's backyard.
Oh, shit.
Blocking to the side alley from where Braddock fell.
A guy's dead from a stray.
Fucknuts here was shooting at 40s in Clorox bottles
was a-
blocks away, using potatoes for a silencer.
It was an
Fighting
accident.
is ridiculous. So our guy's dead because a bullet misses a bleach bottle. And this fuck Arcady gets to be the mayor behind the stupidity.
How crazy
I fucking love
is
this
that?
town. I do.
If that's really how it happened, and it probably is, that is
Hey,
insanity.
Paul Greggs.
As soon as I saw the beer bottles and the shot in the wall, I'm like, it was a ricochet and it was unintentional.
Shabbat!
Tell me that dude's there and mugs him again. What does he do about bathing? He's walking around all day, sweating and dealing with scum and rolling in the streets getting mugged, and then he just goes and lays in bed and like repeats? No shower? Bubbles. Well, guys, that was a bit of a slower episode than usual, but the last episode before this was pretty action-packed. Started off really good. I knew right away Omar was stuffing himself with phone books. I've seen that in other movies and stuff like that. I pretty much knew where they were going. It was very effective. It worked. However, he's still in jail. He's got Bunk on his side. Bunk got that lady that owed Omar the favor to get him put in like another prison. But how long is that gonna stay good? I'm sure Marlo knows people everywhere, or will have someone commit a crime to go to that prison to kill Omar. So that ain't gonna last forever. But I think Bunk said, just buy me some time. Everything in this episode frustrated me after that. Naaman and all those kids need to be beaten to death. I know they're children, that is horrible to say, but they are like so far gone. They know that they could say and do whatever they want because there's only so much the teachers could do. I know it's the law and you can't assault children, but there should be like extreme cases when someone is saying fuck you, fuck you, fuck you to your face, knowing that they could get away with it. There should be like extreme circumstances where you could like be like, all right, that kid went too far, put him in the room, and some guy just smacks the shit out of him. I'm not saying kill them. I'm just saying they need like to face reality that they're not as tough as they think, and they need to get smacked around. Because if they don't get smacked around that way, then they're going to die in the streets and get murdered, because people in the streets aren't going to put up with that. The second one of those kids mouths off to someone with a gun or a drug dealer, they're going to die. And I understand Naaman is selling drugs and is Weebay's kid, but he is way too big for his britches. Weebay at least was a tough guy and had a reputation, and he kind of like was like Omar, where he had a code. Naaman just is a spoiled brat, and he's a piece of shit and needs to get his ass kicked. Cuddy should have totally let Sherrod beat the shit out of him. I understand Cuddy's like watching the kids and he's there to protect him and stuff, but he for a second looked like he might let Naaman fight it out, but Naaman was not winning that fight. Then Naaman comes in and mouths off to him like, you should have let me in, you shouldn't have mixed it up and blah, blah, blah. Like, are you kidding me? You would have got your ass kicked and you might have gotten shot. He had a gun on him and he's all drugged up. Naaman, most annoying person ever. Then you got this guy fucking with Bubbles the whole time. Piece of shit. I can't believe Bubbles. I granted he's bigger than Bubbles, but not by much. The guy is a cracked out skinny dude. So is Bubbles, but it is like the rule of thumb growing up. You like, even if a guy is bigger than you, you can't let them get the best of you. You got to stick up for yourself regardless of the size. Even if the guy's twice your size, you punch back. Bullies are like that. Even if they know they can kick your ass, they're not going to want to bully a kid that's going to constantly fight back. It's just too much hassle. There's always someone else that will get bullied and will allow it, like Bubbles is letting him. All Bubbles has got to do is stick up for himself once or twice, and the guy's going to be like, it ain't worth it. Every time I try to mug Bubbles, I get punched once or twice. I get the money, but it's just too much hassle. I cannot believe Bubbles has grown up in this world this long. None of this has ever happened before. Why all of a sudden is he getting bullied? Granted, he is like the street store or whatever they want to call him, and he has money now, but it's only like dollars. It's not like hundreds of dollars. Like, I don't get it. It's hard for me to believe that after all this time, Bubbles would let someone push him around like that. He's got a big mouth and he knows people and he knows things. Like, why is this happening all of a sudden? All this shit is frustrating the hell out of me. Then Cuddy had to apologize for banging all their moms, spiders getting in his face. This was like the episode of people just being frustrating, arrogant, cocky assholes. The one I liked, though, the kid that was with the lawyer, I can't remember his name, but gave him the lie detector test. He seems like a real chill dude. He basically was like, hey, I got caught in the middle of this, but I'm going to just do my time and face the crime, but I didn't do this. And he seems like a cool dude. Probably never going to see him again, or maybe we will in prison or something, but I dig him. But lots of things to talk about. This whole episode was just very frustrating. I wanted to beat up 50% of the assholes in this episode because they're just cocky shitheads that probably can't fight to save their lives, but they just mouth off and beat on people weaker than them or people that can't fight back like the teachers. So you guys let me know what you think. Comments down below, like and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.